Hey guys, what's going on? Tua Cruz here checking in with... We're here with Thuong and we're checking in Moriyama in Nagoya, Japan. So it's a beautiful day today at the park. Lots of people out enjoying the nice weather. And we're gonna go out for a nice enjoyable lap around this course and show you guys first. And then we're gonna be doing a hard lap. So if you wanna see Thuong in pain, be sure to watch to the end of today's video. Anyway, let's go get out on the course.
Let's go.
Let's go. And we've been doing a little bit of riding today to get over here. We filmed our ride over here on the river pass. This is a beautiful park area. I really like it here. This is where I do my cyclocross training. But there's actually a really nice circuit on the road surrounding the park. And we're gonna get started over there. I gotta get my bike real quick, so let's get on the road. All right, here we are. I believe this is our first time here this year, but I used to come here regularly when I was doing my active training. I really like this course. It's a nice mix of hills and good to do some efforts without too many cars on the course. Actually, there's only cars on this first part, but they can't come into the second half of the course. So if you're interested to see where we're riding, I have the whole route information in our Strava listed down below. But this is a beautiful park to ride around. There are some cars that may come on the course, but not too many. And just, yeah, lots of nature we're surrounded by. There's lots of dirt paths in the inside as well, so you can do some gravel riding. And overall, it's just a really fun place to ride. But one of the negative things about here is you see these massive reflection pieces here in the ground. So these are lined along the middle of this road here for quite a bit, and also near the top part of the trail. And when I came out here to do some night training once, I accidentally rolled into one of those. Not the ones here. These ones here are pretty obvious because this road's narrow. They don't want cars to pass here, but I accidentally sprinted into one of these when I was doing night training, and I don't know what I was thinking, but I was in the middle of a pretty hard effort. Luckily it was uphill, so I was still going pretty fast, but I crashed pretty hard and broke my helmet, got a concussion, broke my thumb, and that was not a fun night. I ended up taking a taxi home. I didn't go to the hospital. I went home and got patched up by my old coworker who helped me, thankfully. And yeah, everything ended well. But the American in me didn't want to go to the hospital, didn't want to call an ambulance. It's like something I'm terrified of, but thankfully here in Japan, the medical system is quite affordable, so I really should have called the ambulance and went to the hospital, but fortunately everything ended up well. And now I have an interesting story to tell, that I took a taxi ride home with a broken bike and broken helmet. And yeah, the thing that I don't like about these reflection pieces is it makes it difficult for the cars to pass. So you saw that car that passed us really close because they didn't want to cross over the line. So it ends up making the road a lot more dangerous, I think. So I really don't like kind of idiotic design that ends up making a situation even more dangerous than what it already is. It sort of defeats the purpose. But anyway, the first half of this course, we're climbing up here. We get a nice hill warm up, then we get a downhill, then we get another hill, and then another downhill. So it's kind of two kicker climbs. They're not long climbs, they're sprint climbs, just the way my wife likes it. And check out these flowers matching her jersey. Ohana jersey to niau ne. And it's amazing how green everything is right now. It feels like it was just like a week or two ago when everything was gray and just starting to bloom. And now we've got everything green right now. Gorgeous. Hirari. We got some little rough section here. And oh, beautiful sunset right over the, is this a lake or pond? It's one of the two. There's a nice little lake or pond right here. It's too small to be a lake, I'll call it a pond. But just beautiful time to ride. Golden hour. We're actually right by a golf course, so this is the sneaky road in between here. This is where the hill climb is. There's also a giant Buddha statue up here, so I'll show you guys that once we get up to the top. And this climb is a bit of a kicker. It does get pretty steep. Koyu saka ski? No. Oh, kuruma. Oh, that's the same car I got. Actually, I sold our car. So this is some new news for the channel. That's the car that I've owned here for the last few years, the Suzuki Wagon R. But we just sold it this last week. I realized that I never used it, and we were just sort of wasting money keeping it in the parking lot, and it was time for shaken, which is the like annual or semi-annual like fee that you have to pay to keep your car in good shape and make sure it's safe to keep on the road. Oh, speaking of ambulance, there's an ambulance here coming behind us. We can hear it. But that fee ended up being like $1,600, which is about the price I paid for the car. So I was like, is this really worth it to fix it? Hirari. Is this really worth it to fix it? And I decided it wasn't worth it. I'd rather just sell it. And I didn't get any money for it, but that's okay. Oh, chotto matte. Yep, there goes the ambulance right there. Too bad they didn't come when I broke my thumb. We're at the top of the hill. This is where we can take our little break. And we've got the giant Buddha statue here. Hello. So he's the pain greeter. Whenever I come up here, when I do my hill intervals, he's always here to greet me. And we're gonna continue down here. We're just about finished with one loop. Here we've got our descent. So this is the easy part. We can relax here. And yeah, I used to lead a nice group ride here. Every week we do our night sprint workouts, our interval workouts. And so we get two hills, one hill to warm up on, one hill to sprint up. Then we get a nice relaxing downhill to recover. And then we can repeat. It's a really great course. But yeah, going back to the car story, I didn't feel like spending like $1,600 just to fix it up. And then we have to pay the monthly parking fee for it. And honestly, I haven't been using it for the last few months. I ride my bike to work every day, and it's just been a hassle. I have to make sure I start the car every week. Otherwise the battery will go bad, and that's what happened to us. So I decided just to get rid of it. Oh man, that's a massive dog. You don't see many of those here. And the funny story is, guess how much we got for the car? So we paid about $2,000 for it originally, plus the shaken when we first got it, and plus all the registration fees and everything. I think we spent about $4.5 grand in total. But the car itself was only about $2 grand, I think. So we ended up getting a grand total of $110 for the car. Kuruma 11000 dake. Yeah. So we kind of got ripped off, but whatever. You learn from your mistakes. Sometimes you buy things that you don't need and you regret it later. But I figured the longer we keep the car, the more expensive it's going to get. Even if I paid the fees to get it fixed up, when we eventually would want to sell it, we wouldn't get that much more money. Looks like they're building something new over here. That's cool. And I just decided to pull the plug. I want to reduce the things that we are worrying about right now. Right now we just have a little bit too much on our plate, a little bit too much to maintain, and I just want to simplify. Even if it means taking a loss, I'll take the loss, and now I have one less thing to worry about. Oh wow, they're building some new things here. Normally we keep going straight here, but they have a new, what's this, kind of like terrace restaurant here. So, wow, this looks awesome. It doesn't look like it's open yet, but we're gonna have to come back here once they open. Looks like they're doing a lot of renovations. Oh, 新しいね。
Yeah, コーヒー屋さんかな。
レストランじゃない？コーヒーかな？ No, maybe it's a Starbucks. Who knows? So normally we keep going straight here, and we'll finish up with our loop here just after we turn left. There's also a gym here, so for local residents you can come to the sports center here, the gym here.
Bye-bye.
I don't know why that car just suddenly parked there. That was weird. So here we go. Turn left here. And that's one lap. Ah, just these trees are so beautiful right now. All the green starting to come in. And that's one lap. 一周終わりました。
One more lap.
じゃあ hard lap.
Okay.
頑張る？
Yeah.
俺後ろから応援するね。
Okay.
頑張ったら今夜美味しいもの食べよう。What?
何の？
あ、わかんない。後で考える。Alright, are you ready?
Let's go.
Let's go.
Go, go.
Go, go. Chun-chan's first interval in a while. Let's see how hard she can go. Here we are. This is exactly where we started last time. There's also conveniently a restroom here and vending machines so you can get snacks, drinks. So we don't want to go too hard right in the beginning, otherwise she'll blow up at the end, so it's good to pace yourself. I should have started a lap on the computer. I'll start it now and add 30 seconds. Here we go, we're starting the first climb. We're definitely going a lot faster than the last time we went up here. The goal would be for her to go hard enough to where I'm not able to talk anymore. Gamba, gamba. Gamba, 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 gamba. There's a car coming, so. It's the one bad thing about this course. On this section, there are some cars. 最後まで頑張って。姫姫姫姫姫姫姫姫。あとちょっと休憩がある。Just a little bit more, then we get our break. Oh yeah, this one's actually kind of a little double kicker. You get a little downhill, but you still got to go up a bit. Gambatte. そこまでだよ. Oh, when she sees the end, she goes. Okay, もっとゆっくり大きいギア. So you want to spin in a big gear, keep your momentum, rest up, save some energy.はい、最後の登り頑張ろう。Last climb, last effort. Oh, she's crushing it. Ah. ちょっと
I can do it.
The steep part is really cruel. ここ最後頑張って。頑張ったらカツ食べようかな。本当に頑張ったら最後ここだよ。そこまでだよ。Katsu. You hear that, Buddha? We're getting katsu tonight. Katsu tabeyo. Katsu tabeyo. So katsu actually has multiple meanings in Japanese. One is the cutlet meaning. So fried meat cutlet, pork cutlet. But katsu can also mean victory or winning. So it's often used in sports, like people think it's good luck to eat katsu before like a big competition so that you'll win the competition. I guess just not sports, they also do it for like studies as well. Like if you want to beat the test or get a good score on the test, you'll also eat the katsu. But it's starting to get dark here, so we gotta finish up this lap and start heading home. Oh, is this cat on the road? There it goes. Lots of stray cats in Japan. Lots and lots of stray cats. Almost no stray dogs though. All right, we mostly finished with this lap, but I want to check out this new restaurant section really quick just to see what it is. Yeah, it could be a new restaurant, could be a new cafe. Otsukaresama.
Otsukaresama. Good job for me.
Good job for me.
Yeah.
Konya katsu tabeyo ne.
Yay!
All right, guys, we're gonna continue our ride home. We're gonna check back in with some katsu.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go.
What's this?
Miso katsu.
Miso katsu.
Yes.
今日のご褒美。
ありがとう。
ありがとう。いただきます。
いただきます。
So we got the katsu here. And we've got the miso sauce here. We're just gonna pour this on there. And we've got Thuong-chan's delicious dinner, her Katsu for working hard on today's ride.
Yeah.
お疲れ様でした。
お疲れ様. Good job for me.
Thanks everyone for watching, and we're gonna finish up this video here so we can eat. But we'll see you next time here on Tibu Cruise.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.